see how the parameters work on YouTube.
So all right. You live.
Say rotate device. Does it have to be turned the other way?
You don't. It just told me to rotate it this way. You try to mess with it.
Or put it right here.
Okay.
Instead on that. Or turn that thing to the up to the side.
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah, that's horrible. I can't see nothing.
All right, so just send me a notification from my page live. Hold on. People, we're getting it together. But you are live.
She set it up right. I saw you. Okay, so am I live now on this? I don't even know if that's how I want that one. The light ain't the same on this one. I don't know if that's that one or what. That's a little too tall. Too tall? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, man. We are now live. What's this? Whole Foods. What's this? Messages coming in? Yeah. Nobody watching. What up? So the bottom line is, I don't know if the message come in. Do this show up live in the title of what the name of this is? The Just Flo Show. I'm here now. What?
Just Flo Show. I have to put it on.
So y'all, this is the Just Flo live show, and we're live. And I don't think that light is good enough. Let me try to do some things, y'all. No, like that one. That's kind of better right there. That one ain't good enough. Turn it. Nope. Up. Twist it up.
You good. You lit up. I can see you good.
Yeah.
And as you see, I'm watching it say 0 people watching, so there's people watching. It's just still loading and letting people know.
Welcome to Ghetto Reading with Just Flo up in this mother. Yeah. Today, I'm about to inspire you with some weird ass motivations. Fresh up out this book I got in my hand. Today, we gonna talk about jumping to conclusions. Something y'all motherfuckers be doing all the time. Cause I bet you jumping to conclusions right now like you know what I'm about to talk about, but you don't. But you don't. Worry is interest paid on trouble before it is due. Damn, that was deep. That's that piece, like them poets be saying. You know what I'm saying? That's how that go. That was by Miriam Makeba, and she's a folk singer. Now, in this book that I'm holding, that you black folks don't ever like to pick up, I recently heard about a man who worried about getting to work on time. Each day he followed the same routine. His alarm went off at 6:30 a.m. He rose briskly, shaved, showered, gulped down his breakfast, brushed his teeth, grabbed his briefcase, and got into his car, drove to a nearby ferry, parked his car, rode the ferry across the town business district, ran into his office, marched to the elevator, rolled on the 17th floor. He arrived to his desk no later than 8 a.m. He followed this same routine for nearly 10 years. Now, first of all, that's a nigga that ain't got no life. Okay? But, okay, following routines. That's what we dealing with. But jumping to conclusions, maybe that's what I just did. One morning, his alarm failed to go off, and he slept 15 minutes late. When he awoke, he was panic-stricken. He rushed through his shower, nicked himself when he shaved, skipped his breakfast, snatched his briefcase, leaped into his car, sped to the ferry, landed, jumped out of his car, and looked for the ferry. He saw it out on the water a few feet from the dock. He ran down to the dock full speed until he reached the edge of the pier, then lunged out over the water and landed miraculously on the deck of the ferry with a loud thud. This captain rushed down to make sure he was all right and said, "Man, that was a tremendous leap. But if you would have just waited another 10 minutes, we would have reached the door. We would have reached the dock, then you could have walked on. The most time spent worrying is wasted. If you spend time worrying, you will accomplish little. A time management expert asserts that the majority of fears are unnecessary. For the 8% of worries that are real and legitimate, 90% revolve around things we cannot influence. So why are we worrying? Learn to spend your time in more productive ways. I can't change the past, and I won't worry about the future." Now, I just randomly turned to this page in this book, right? But that just said, I can't change the past, and I won't worry about the future. What do that mean? I'm here. Now what? Now, that's always going to be my goal. Now, since y'all liked Willy Wonka Lynch and y'all think it's so much more that I could do and so much more potential, y'all got to see where y'all energy is coming from. Y'all got to know, okay, well, how am I really working with Flo? I could do this all day. I mean, but what's the point? Where are we going to be? How are we going to work together and get things done? And that's my thing. Every day I'm doing this. I make so many different moves when it comes to music, art, history, health, family, wealth, arts, social science, whatever you want to call as far as service and community involvement. I'm doing all that I can. But right now, we got to understand how to work more closely together in getting things done. And if that ain't going to be done, then guess what? We're wasting time. So y'all going to have to show me what's the purpose of actually, working together or saying we're a squad if there really is nothing that we're effectively really working on. You know what I'm saying? And that's my goal, to have y'all really on point and understanding and working with me to do that how we need to get it done. Now, we are on Facebook. And on Facebook, I got a lot of friends. But I need y'all, if y'all on Facebook, to check me out live. I don't know how to test this out, but maybe I can get...
Not live yet on Facebook. I'm still working on it. That's from the YouTube show.
This right here say I'm live.
That's YouTube.
Right. I think somebody calling or something. No. Right. But you see, I don't have anybody watching and one thumbs up.
It hasn't registered.
So I want to make sure that you all can see me and see what I got going on, because it's a lot more things that I got in store for what we doing. Now, my goal was to it says very bad connection. Oh, yeah, the connection keep getting bad. Mm-hmm. See? Mm-hmm. It keep flashing in and out. And that's the thing, like, if we live, I want to make sure that it's a good, strong connection for me. And I think it would be good to start on Facebook and YouTube. So the FY, maybe we start on Facebook to get as many looks as we can, or maybe back to, that's cool. I'm talking to you. Okay. So I need to understand how we actually putting that together in a proper fashion so that it's more of an organized shift. So every day when I'm up, I can go from Facebook into YouTube and back. But if I'm doing it on here, I want to make sure it's done properly. And I'm not going to just be rambling, talking about whatever. The purpose for me for being live is to actually communicate with people. So I want to see some interactions in some way or another. And that's where me being online is about. So I can be here for a minute. But I think it's more about having the understanding of how we really running this thing and who all is working with us and stuff like that. So, ooh, that look nice. That shit blinging. I'm blinging now, y'all. I'm blinging. Look at that shit blinging. Y'all shit don't bling like that. Your shit bling, bling, that shit ring bow. So, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. I guess I could do something controversial, or what you doing there?
Facebook Live.
Ain't this Facebook Live?
No, this is YouTube Live.
It's YouTube Live?
Yeah.
Right. That I asked us to go live on Facebook.
I have to, if I'm doing it on here, I could do it here.
I thought I asked to go live on this contraption right here.
That's the tablet. You have the tablet.
See this? Every day, man. Every day. Who exposed, though? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not scared. I'll be on camera all day. But why I got to get treated like a motherfucking stepchild? You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else exposing theyself. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm here, y'all. I'm going to be here for a while. I ain't going nowhere. It's a point to prove. I'm going to be here for as long as I need to. I guess this is YouTube, but, yeah. I want to make sure. Yeah, I've been on here 10 minutes on YouTube. What's this, YouTube mobile? Mm-hmm. Right.
It shows up for everything, though.
Hey, look at that. Who is that boy right there? Who that boy? Who that boy on Mama TV? Hey, hey, hey. Hold on, man. We got too much shit in the background. Move that garbage can and stuff. So we got a lot more things to come forward on. Now, all right. Now, wait a minute. Now, I'm on Facebook, and it's at... So, yeah, man, we got a lot more things that we got popping up here, man. I don't really know what's been the issue, right? But the whole goal that I've been trying to get everybody to be on is the fact that, you know, I'm here, and it's now. I don't know why I'm a little bit... Okay, there we go. I'm here, and it's now. The bottom line is a lot of people don't understand, man, like, it take a lot to do the type of work I've been doing. And I had some recent interactions, some advancements, some shit that happened to me this weekend that I can't fucking let slide. And this shit is not finna slide. Can we stop that, please? I'm live. So the thing is, I put up a message that said, I'm here, and it's now, right? So the goal was to let it be known that I show up all the time. I'm always around. I do a lot of things throughout the community. But what's not being acknowledged is that no matter how much I'm showing up, it's not necessarily a team that's always working with me. And when I do show up, the goal is not always clear. Now, as an artist and an entertainer, I'm talking about all throughout the week. What y'all got to understand is my phone, my social media sites, they're usually always blowing up. And the goal is, like, for me to use them to properly interact with people, to go over things properly. But a lot of the times I can't go over things properly because it's a lot of people who want me for individual things, but collectively there's really no understanding. So I'm trying to get my team and the squad that's supposed to really be working with me to understand this thing got to be done in order or with some type of organization or it can't get done. Now, tonight I wanted to really give y'all a quick intro on what's really been going on in the past because I've had a lot of things that have not only set me back a bit, but have taught me a lot in the past than I thought. And it's a lot of elements that I thought was together that I actually have to get a little bit more organized with. So I want you guys to build with me for a minute. The reason you guys are here is because I'm here to motivate you, to inspire you on this Sunday evening. And I want y'all to just kick back and actually stay in the mode of what we doing here. So, because they're determined to. And that's from Roscoe Dundee, Dungee, an entrepreneur and activist. Whom among us has not been tempted to exclaim, I wish I could chuck the whole thing and get away from it all? Who has never become fed up and known an urge to escape? Yet would flee around us. Would we not take our problems with us? When tempted to run away, you must call on your resolution, not your doubts and fears. You sharpen your abilities when you encounter something difficult and battle against it with determination and courage. You never get your second wind on grace. You never swim in shallow. And which way will we turn? Like, I'm here. I've been running around for a lot of people that really don't have the motivation to stay and move like I move. But I want to make sure that it's understood that this is about a momentum. This is how we're supposed to be moving together. And if it's not going to be done with any real passion, then we're not going to be able to get to anything together. But that's what I'm really getting y'all to see. It's not a one or two person movement. It's not me just railing out. I'm here now. What was a definition or a proclamation of me to show I show up all of the time, but it's not always a lot of seriousness on the other end for those who I'm showing up for. And why? Because we often take for granted our artists, our entertainers, the people who really can bring more of the energy or the organization that's needed. And I'm not just an artist and entertainer. There's so much more that we can bring to the table. But what's the point of that if I'm so overconsumed by people who really don't have real business, or just kind of entertained by what I do here and there? And that's what I want y'all to understand. It goes on to say, it is persistence that most often separates the achievers from the also-rans. The also-rans. I don't know, that sound kind of. After your arms are tired from swinging the axe, it takes that solid lick to split the log. You go all your efforts to run away, call on your inner resources, and persist. And this is all I've been trying to do. So for years, I've had a persistent nature to show this is what I'm really about. But this last week has kind of been my final straw. I've shown up time and time again, and it's been for people and family and businesses and teams that simply don't understand the full magnitude of what we're supposed to do out here as a culture. And as I move with them, it only wears me out. They get the momentary of what they were looking for, but in the long run, where was the real reciprocity? Because if we really want to get to all of the lack of funding that we really have to pay what they're worth, please have the set structure for everything to be taken care of and nurtured for artists and entertainers like we do for athletes. Hell, if my son wants to play basketball right now, I could take him to any school. I can take him probably 10, 15 schools that can take him from yay big to, success in basketball if I'll pay the money and follow their program. Show me those programs for entertainment, for hip hop. You're not going to find it because there's no meritocracy in hip hop. There's nothing that is going to guarantee success just because you work hard. So just being here is only a byproduct of saying, yeah, I'm here, but now what? And being here is actually saying, all right, now what am I doing? That's a testament to you, but it's also a testament to the people that you're going to be around. Because a lot of us will show up, but we won't recognize we haven't measured the environment that we're showing up in or the people that we're showing up with. Hence the term chaotic. You know what I'm saying? I've been far too chaotic running around waiting for people to acknowledge all of my efforts and my hard work. And it's not always going to happen like that. It's sometimes going to be because of the people who are talking with you and building with you actually are listening and are working with you. Now, this is just me getting warmed up. I ain't really, getting into my bag like I want to. I'm just testing out a few different Carlin, McKinnon L, what's up? Kenneth Bell, what's good? Loving Nia Jones, loving you too, sweetheart. Thanks for showing up. Anthony Elion, that's what's good. Got some of my people calling. Hold up, I can't check on that. Hold on. Yo, what's good, man? I'm live right now. What's popping? Oh, it already cut it off. Okay. Right, my bad. Anthony Elion, what's good? Peace to you. Joseph Irvin, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for clicking in, checking us out, man. We're gonna be here. Show out. And I got a lot of times where when people do show up, they don't recognize if you ain't showing up, if you ain't showing out, there's no purpose in did I for y'all or something. I was gonna try to give a little sample of some of the artwork that we can do. Now, chaotic flow. I'm more about creating harmony and organization through inspirational content. Now, my partner, Unique, as y'all see, she can sing, definitely do a little bit of acting, and we try to put together great shows and entertainment for you guys. But as you see the artwork in the background, that's you guys. But I need to know if that work. I've got thousands of fans. We've got a lot of people who really tune in regularly and want to see what's going on. But my goal is to figure out, okay, well, what do you guys actually want to see? I can bring you guys artwork, which I will be doing. A little bit of hip hop, a little bit of soul, R&B, hip hop, whatever you guys want. But feel free to leave messages. I need to see comments and certain things like that. If you guys got questions, you guys want to do something, I'm open for and the material that I wanted to bring out. But the whole goal is getting you guys in tune with me first and foremost. Once you guys are in alignment with me, then I'm going to consistently bring you guys great hits, great music, inspiration, whatever I can to help things consistently build and grow. Now, I have a whole formula how tonight is supposed to go. I don't know if I'm able to show videos on here. No. But yeah, so I don't know the full extent. Ophelia Montgomery, what's good? R&B and flows, love the art too. That's what's up. Appreciate it. You know, if y'all won't, you know, I ain't gonna try to keep you too long, but I'm gonna have Unique sing y'all a little piece, and I'm gonna vibe all this like a little a telethon or a Facebook-a-thon. Yeah. So yeah, we gonna make it that, and I want y'all to stay in tune with me. The thing we really are doing is more about getting in tune with my community. Now, I want to give a big apology to anybody that saw the Willy Wonka Lynch video. If I haven't been in contact with you, you guys don't know that a lot of situations kind of like a this is an attempt to really find out what my community is and show you guys that I'm here for you and to see how you guys are here for me. So what I'm doing is really making sure this thing is great. I see you, girl, Ophelia. So without any further ado, I want to bring to y'all my girl, because my voice getting a little bit parched. Hold up. To help y'all explain what we going through around here, the young lady that you all are about to hear, bringing you the lovely vocals. And if you like it, not only do I need you to show some hearts, but I need you to share it with some friends. Tell some people. Subscribe to the tribe. You know what I'm saying? Follow me online. Stay in tune with us. But right now, y'all tune in and check out Miss Unique, because it's a war going on.
All right. What's up, Facebook? Just Flo's paints are all set up if he wants to paint. All right. This arm is all. You got brushes. Brushes and brushes and brushes and brushes. Yeah. I can get your big brush. Go. All right, this song is called War. I wrote it a long time ago. Hope you all enjoy it. Many of you all who have come to our shows have heard it before. So here we go. We all travel along the same road. Day to day we are bound and sold. We're in the calm of the storm, though it still rages on and on. 'Cause in the streets there are black bodies walking cold. See, some of our people, we live in poverty, while our men are locked into a slavery. Our boys slaves in jail. The government sends more drugs to sell. See, they've controlled our mind for too long of time to be waged. There is a dirty war, America, for our children and families that must be paid. But how can we fight when we're mentally enslaved? We're headed for greatness. That's usually where we segue into Just Flo's headed for greatness. Unique, here for whatever you all need. Here to assist Just Flo. Peace. Look at the awesome artwork he's doing in the back. Let me scoot on out the way so y'all can see.
Y'all can't see it all, but I got a lot more pieces that I'm working on. But my other network is showing it a little bit better. But I just wanted y'all to get a little bit of sample of what's going on and how we got some things brewing. And I'm telling y'all, man, it's a lot more. sure to get this thing together properly first. Y'all could really stay patient with me, you know what I'm saying? Let it be known on a few different levels. We got some things coming up, but there definitely has to be a lot more organization. And so if you've been on my channel on my Facebook network, you'll see I got artwork all over the place. And the artwork plus the music pretty much makes up who I am as an artist. And if I don't got the right team or the people around me to assist me in getting this stuff out, then there's really no point in me, you know, getting upset or even acting like there's really no, or acting like there's a team when it's not. So the goal is to let you guys understand that I am here, but through all of the busyness and running around, the time sometimes can get limited. And I want to make sure that we can get, whenever I'm going live, a good, you know, 10 to 15 of you guys on point to really follow what we're doing. From this point on, I think I'm just going to do a lot more rapping to let you guys pretty much just hear some of the lyrics and the styles that we have in store. And hopefully we can get a few more people in here. But I want you guys to understand that we're going to be coming to you guys a lot more on a consistent basis. Make sure that you all run. But as I move and I build this, it's going to get more intense. So a lot of y'all already heard some of the official pieces that I do, or some of the more simplistic ones that I do. And they all over my channel. But if you haven't, you don't know who I am by the lyrics, and you don't believe that it's my rapping ability or whatever, here's just a little sample of something that's of who I am to let y'all know what you're dealing with. And average, all these cats have got to be careful if they hating around me, waiting y'all see. Cause I hit like Dragon Ball Z, tagging about 3,000 MCs, and y'all might think it's sweet while I'm causing rap casualties. Born 11-6, never you mind. Torn from the heaven and blessed from the divine. Told to get up and stay ahead of my time. Anything I focus on better be mine. So I rip tracks to give a bit back to the streets that made me the man I am. And in fact, my rap get at cast to clap you like that for playing on my land. And you ain't understand that I come to jam and cause wonders, man, when I rhyme. Stun on the planet and drop a thunder planet in this humble one-of-a-kind mind. My circumstances have hurt the standard I set for myself to shine. But it's worth it telling me I ain't worth it, y'all, when I done worked it through the worst of time. I've grown a little bit more old, developing my flows, handling my and I can make it. I said we headed for greatness, and we can make it. Rhyme is trying to find a reason for patience, infinite patience, living inclinations, giving me energy to remedy my situation. Ignorance tainting my mental causing basics to seem only imagination. So endless pacing around my room, complaced with blatant hatred. It's how I faced a place that made it hard to make it through everydayness. See where we is like a matrix, thoughts replaced with fakeness and artificial embracement. Heaven is sacred, but see, many would rather waste it rather than have an appetite for life and self-relations. Living with frustrations is deep going where bucks take us and then letting it break us. Lost soul, spiritual degradation. But I'm headed for greatness, and I can make it. I said we headed for greatness, and we can make it. Now, I will not be backed into a corner by the grips of a mentality that's lost. My path is to guide a clear course of understanding while uniting what has been divorced through time and the planning of an evil-born force. Now, you might know it as the lies you've been taught, or looks of judging eyes as they ignorantly taunt, or hate brewing inside their hearts so they don't have what it takes to be headed for greatness. But I'm gonna make it. The higher spirit's telling me that life is sacred and it's nothing to play with. So getting caught up in everyday shit will display traits in you of a mind that's wasted. Shall I rewind a mind that's wasted? Displays traits every day of getting caught playing with sacred lives given from higher spirits inclined to break this mind frame of having to take this. But I'm headed for greatness and I'm gonna make it. Even though it seems as though it's only what astounds you after you realize your narrow view is shaken. I've remained patient, grinded just to make it. At times I felt naked and lost in strange places. Still I tried to be kind when hatred is straight with no chasing and hits me through the chest. See, I'm like patient. Only kept breathing through the strength of a nation. United under the basic principle of give to the world and evolve with all races. Headed for greatness. And I'm gonna make it. Stereotypes, status quo, I'm breaking. I'm gonna make it. We headed for greatness. And we can make it. Now, make sure y'all subscribing to the tribe, man. If y'all on here and y'all checking